Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name's James and today we're doing another locomotive review. This time we're looking at the older Railworks Class 31, and the reason why I'm looking at the older model today is mainly because I'll be using this as a donor chassis for a kit build. So I figured I'd have a review of it as well. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad even though it's an older model. But first of all, let's get all the boring stuff out of the way. The product code is, here we go, it is 371105, class 31 diesel, run number 31602 in Derek Rail yellow, and the name is driver Dave Green, which you can see on the side here. Just actually, it's still quite legible actually, even though it's an older model. I think it's 2000. I want to say 2005, but maybe also 2015 when this came out. I can't quite remember. But inside the box, you also have, well, the product information. Well, not the product information sheet. I haven't got that one. You do get the customer guarantee, which is both useless and I don't read it. Actually, it does have some information on here, so I'll have a quick look at it. Don't have an exploded diagram, but still, it's useful to read. It does say about... you can DCC it, but it's hardwired only, so that'll be. It's not all that difficult to hardwire this. From what I had to look at it, and yeah, it's just saying the usual stuff. No gentle running in period, a half hour at moderate speed in each direction, and also do not run it on a carpet and all the usual things. The only thing that's missing is a exploded diagram. All the other stuff is still the same on newer models. And the only bit of detail we have is a etched nameplate of driver Dave Green. So I'll pop there. But yeah, let me get these scales and see how much it weighs. It is fairly heavy, so I'll say a reason why it's heavy. That is 93.3 grams. So yes, very heavy, nearly 4 times a Mark 1 coat. Pop you up there. But yes, the reason why it's heavy is, well, most of it's metal. Very easy to remove the body. Just get your thumb underneath. And, there we go. And yes, most of it is just metal. There's the motor. There's just 2 drive shafts, one at either end. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no lights, no anything. It's just a simple split chassis with pickups via the wheels. Anyway, let's go back onto the actual model itself. But yeah, also it's an older model, but I don't really mind it all that much. The only thing it's really missing, which I would do like, is directional lighting. All the other details I don't really care that much about. But yeah, it looks nice. The yellow seems about right for network rail. And like I said, the tampo printing is quite legible still. It does still say driver Dave Green on the side here. And the I think that is the said plate there. The run number on the side here is quite legible. The grills, like I said, they're all molded details, the same with pretty much everything else. The grill here for the fan. It's honestly, it's not quite separately fitted. Actually, that is etched still, and there is a fan molding underneath, but that's about it. You can't see through it, so there's nothing in the inside. I think even these windows, yes, even those windows, not actually windows. The only ones that are the cab ones. Under frame detail, it's basic. But the bogies don't look too bad, really. No NEM pockets, because it is before NEM pockets. No traction tires, so good thing, but it is a quite heavy model. Pickup is on, for each bogie, it's the front axle and the rear axle disc only provides traction. Same with this one. So pickup here, no pickup, 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 no pickup, pickup. So it does have still has a wide range of picking up. And oh, is that actually? Not sure if that is actually free rolling or not. It feels like it's free rolling. Yes, it is free rolling. So yeah, these middle axles don't actually provide any traction either. So they're just there to support. But still, got 4 axles providing traction. It's not all that bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. Detail on the ends, as usual, tempo printing, riveting, moulding, and pretty much everything else is moulded. And yeah, there's an older model, but it's still, if you don't mind paying, well, it's a cheap. I said I think it was only, well, it only cost me about £80, but I said it still works, still does the job, and it still looks quite nice. It just isn't to the current standard, but if you're using it for kit, it will do, which is what I intend to use it for. Anyway, I'm going to get it onto the turntable so you can have a look at all the details closer up, and then I'll tell you a bit more about the prototype. So I'll see you in a bit. The British Rail Class 31 diesel locomotives, also known as the Bruss Type 2, were built by Bruss Traction from 1957 to 1962. Construction of the first locomotive was completed in the final week of September 1957, and handing over took place on 31st of October. The first Class 31 entered service in November 1957, after the launch of the Class 20 locomotive, and was one of the pilot scheme locomotives ordered by British Railways to replace steam traction. They were originally built with Merrill's engines and Bruss electrical equipment, but the engines were not successful, and in 1964 D5677 was fitted with an Ingalls Electric 12 SVT engine. The trial proved successful, and between 1965 and 1969 the entire class was re-engined. Initial deliveries of Class 31-0 locomotives were to Stratford Depot in East London, and deliveries continued with Class 31-1 locos going to the eastern and northeastern regions. Class 31s were first used on the western region in 1969 when number 5535 was allocated to Old Oak Common to work empty coaching stock trains into Paddington. These first 20 locomotives were always easily recognisable as they did not have the headcode box mounted on the roof above the cab, leading to the nickname skinheads. They are also nicknamed gurglers from the noise of their engines, and toffee apples from the shape of a control key which had to be taken from cab to cab when changing ends. These pilot scheme locomotives were non-standard in having electromagnetic multiple working control equipment and were limited to 80 miles. 29 Class 31 locomotives had been purchased and preserved for use on heritage railways around the UK. Of note are the first built, number 31018, and the last built, number 31327. They were 29 of the Class 31 locomotives have been purchased and preserved for use on heritage railways around the UK. Of note are the first built and the last built, numbers 31018 and 31327. There are a further 10 which have unfortunately been scrapped. Right, here we are, the Class 31 now on my layout, and I have got my test rake of 8 Mark 1 coaches already waiting. So let's have a go at testing the slow speed and also it on its own. This is also under DC, but yeah, you probably already know that anyway. So let's have a go. Also to mention, this does have I think it's got a dodgy wheel somewhere, as it has got a clicking noise you'll see in a moment. Ooh, and it does like to stall. Ooh, careful. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so it does very much enjoy stalling. What happens when you buy second-hand older engines, and now it's really don't tell me it's having a funny again. There we go. Let's have a go at a faster pace. Yeah, that clicking, I have no idea what it is, as I've only been able to replicate it when it's on the track. And hopefully it gets around this corner right. That's brilliant. And yeah, it's trying to derail itself, so I'll get it onto the outside track. It has less chance of derailing. He says hopefully. Which I do know prefers. Right, that seems alright for a moment. So yes, here is 8 Mark 1 coaches, and yeah, let's see how well it pulls them. These are 8 Mark 1 coaches, 25 gram each, so this is 200 grams of coat. So here we have a go. Ooh. And now it's stuck. Right, let's have a go this way. You can see that coupling is going to be an issue. Let me just try it the other way around. There we go. Right, in gear, and off we go. And as you can see, despite its age and a few issues, it's not doing too bad. Say that and it slows down a little bit. Have a little bit of slow down. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. And it gets over the point, which is what I was worried about. So yes, I'm not too sure exactly what the problem is. As far as I can guess, it's one of the wheels maybe slightly popping out of the of where they're meant to live. But oh well, I think you can still get the parts for this quite easily, so it won't be too bad. But yeah, still not bad. Not bad. Little engine. I say little, it's still a fairly big engine, but yeah. But on about the new ones, because they have brought out new Class 31s. They cost about, I want to say 120 to 130 is the price for the new ones, and they are to the modern standards. This one, £80 sounds about right. So yeah, not too bad. I know this is just a old model, but still a decent runner. It's just saying its age a little bit, which can be said about me sometimes as well. But oh well. But yeah, I need to fix a few things on it, but I still like it. Well, we'll be turning it into something else, so I have to like it. Yeah, do let me know what you think. You think it's a reasonable buy for about £80? Anyway, do let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Either way, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. If you didn't like it, well, hope you enjoyed it anyway. And if you have any suggestions on why it's clicking, do let me know. I have some suspicions, but always ask the professionals, basically anybody other than me. Anyway, hope you all take care, and I'll see you all again next time. So, bye bye. Let's see if I can get it running again. Yeah, nearly. Come on. There we go. See you all again next time. Bye bye.